So here we have the Mini Cooper automatic hatchback. That's the 5-door hatchback on a 67 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But from the outside you can see that it's got alloy wheels and 5 doors, as I've mentioned. If we start off inside the boot, we can then work our way around the rest of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you'll see that we've got plenty of boot space, along with a 60/40 split folding rear seat. This tray, which is currently stored up there, will fold down into position to give you a flat boot for when you fold the rear seats down. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car now, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of the car, you can see it's in lovely condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. You get half leather seats, which come as part of the chili pack. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start off with the dials. On the left, we have the rev counter. We have the speedometer in the middle, and then the fuel gauge on the right-hand side. You can change the information that's displayed on the main display there by using a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various different pieces of fuel economy information, or a digital readout for the speedometer. And you may have seen the total miles on this vehicle, which were 3,348, and you can get those back again just by pushing that button. Working our way out to the steering wheel, on the left hand side we have cruise control and speed limiter, and on the right hand side we have stereo controls as well as voice activation for the phone. So hit that button, ask it to dial anyone in your contacts list, and it can do that for you without you having to take your phone from your bag or pocket. That is of course once you've paired the phone, and that's done on the stereo in the center just here. So if you go to menu, you've got various different options along here. Telephone is that one, it says there, so you'd push that in and you can pair it from there. When it comes to radio, this car has got DAB digital radio, AM and FM radio as well, and then the multimedia section. So for listening to your own music, you can plug in a USB device and an auxiliary device as well. So all in all, there's plenty of ways to listen to your music, and you can see the radio options just there as well. Working our way down, we've got the dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the temperature on either side of the car, up or down. Fan speed is adjusted by turning this dial. Hit that button to turn the air conditioning on, or hit auto, and the car will maintain those temperatures for you by taking control of the fan speed itself. Hit auto again, and you'll go back to whatever setting you were previously on. If it's a particularly hot day, jump in the car, press max aircon, and it will cool the car down as quickly as it possibly can and as efficiently as it can. You can hear that really working quite effectively there. We've also got the heated rear screen. That button there will divert the car's air conditioning to the front screen. Underneath that, we've got a few buttons. The one on the right hand side will turn the car, or the gearbox on the car, into either sport or green mode, or you can leave it in normal of course. You can turn off the traction control. That button will start and stop the engine, so all you need to do is make sure that you have the key in the car with you. As long as it's in the car, hit that button to start the car, hit that button again to stop the car. And the last one along the bottom here is the button for the stop and start. This car's designed to cut out in traffic to save you fuel. You can turn that system off should you wish to. And then underneath that you can see the USB and auxiliary inputs and the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.